Hey.
Hi. Mom and Dad here.
Right.
We weren't going to post the episode we filmed this week because we filmed on Monday when we were still, like a lot of you,
Hopeful.
very hopeful.
I truly thought, with my heart and soul, I truly believed, but
it is what it is. And I don't know, we weren't going to post it because we really obviously don't want it to seem like we think this is something that's not a big deal, because like a lot of you, we feel the heartbreak of what just happened, and
it is consumed. It has consumed my entire being for the last 3 days.
Yeah, and it's really devastating, but we thought about it and we decided this morning that the one thing we can do right now is hopefully make y'all laugh.
Yeah.
That's like
a little safe space and like a little moment of levity, just like where you can like dissociate and just like not think for a moment.
Because
I know we've all been doing a lot of thinking and a lot of doing
and a lot of watching of things that are not making us feel any better. Mm-hmm. And I think there is a lot we would like to say, but what we will say for now, before you can just like release yourself from fear, is it's super heartbreaking. It is devastating. So many people are going to be affected by this and are actively affected by this, whether you are POC, a woman, a part of the LGBTQIA. It is so hurtful to know that half the country feels the way they do. But the thing we are trying to lean the most on is the reflection that is so many people who believe in equal rights, point blank period.
Across the board. Oh, I can't believe it. I cannot.
Okay, we're really trying to be positive. So we thought we would just kind of like let you guys have a space where you can remove yourself and just like laugh at this episode again, because we were going to refilm an episode, but we are so sad and upset and we don't want to because it's sad. And we thought, we're just going to be silent and like back away. And really our dream was to disappear for the next 4 years, as I'm sure a lot of people's dreams are too. But the reality is
that's what they want.
That would be letting oppressors win, and to exist and live in the spaces we all live in is the important thing.
I think also we forget that we can quite literally be the most annoying people on earth if we wanted to. I'm not saying that's like maybe the right move right now, but like if it gets there, like we truly like I have no problem ruining lives. Like I have no problem. Like
don't get me started, because I've been sounding crazy.
Yeah, like the most out of pocket crazy shit. But everything Inya said and more. But I don't know. Just hold out hope. Like stick to your communities. I think that's the most important thing. And just like
look out for each other.
Yeah.
Be aware. And this too shall pass. Really just trying to lean into the positive that. Yeah. Okay, guys. Enjoy the episode.
Please enjoy the episode. Go brain dead for a moment.
Just let's act like it was last week.
Exactly.
Shall we? When there was hope. Joy. Oh, you're eating. You're gonna eat in my fucking face.
I stay eating.
I hate the sound of eating. Hi, guys. Welcome back to Emergency Intercom. It's been so long. Oh, my God. Like, seriously.
I have been crashing the fuck out. Literally D1 level crash outs.
Me when I send that text to your iPhone.
What text?
The crash text. We talked about this last episode. The text that makes your phone die.
Oh, my iPhone be like D1 level crash out.
Why have you been crashing out? What's wrong?
I actually haven't been crashing out. I was lying. I was lying about it all.
It's a weird thing to lie about. I am going to start this episode off by saying probably the most circa 2012 Twitter thought I've had in a while, but I just one night was really sitting with myself and thinking about this. Red receipts are the craziest invention we've ever done. Like, there are no pros. Like,
it's net negative.
It is like net negative. It is just psychological warfare. Even because in my head, I was thinking, like, I was really going deep. I was thinking about this for like an hour the other night because also Drew wasn't in town. And I have also decided that I cannot be left alone for more than 12 hours because
things happen.
Audio messages are being sent because I need to speak it. Like,
it's not even like you're being trapped in your mind. You just need to hear your own voice.
Yeah, I
like,
just want to hear me talk. And I listen back to myself and I'm like, oh God, I'm so funny.
I love listening back to a voice memo I send. I literally love it.
Especially when you send a really funny one, you're like, wait, like.
Exactly. Or like even like a serious one. And sometimes I'm like, what? Damn, I really do have that in me, don't I? Like, I really do have it in me.
But the good news is I wrote down what I was thinking and I was going to post this on my story, but I was like, I'll save it for the podcast so you guys can hear it from me directly. Red receipts are still the craziest thing iPhones ever did to us. Like, what? I genuinely can't think of a single fucking benefit to that. It's literally just psychological warfare. Like, this feels like the most Twitter circa 2012 comment to make, but it's not even funny or original. But I'm seriously just concerned as to why we made that a thing. There is no benefit. Like, I was trying to think, like, okay, maybe it's just so if I'm like, oh, I'm 5 minutes away, I can see you Reddit. Bitch, I still want you to say
back.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck if babies are crossing the street. Hit them. Text me back.
I want you to tell me that like you saw my fucking text. I just don't understand.
Also, it ruined it for the people that leave people undelivered because now there's this whole idea that like, oh, I got left undelivered. Yes, you did. I don't want to talk to you, and that's okay. Like,
also, why do I have to fucking respond to everything? Everything doesn't need a response. Also, if you were like one of my friends who has DM'd me, you know more than anybody. If you think I don't reply to text, bitch, a DM is not getting a reply. Like a DM, also, I am crazy. If anyone is my friend, I think I've even done it to y'all. When I post a story that a lot of my friends reply, y'all all are getting the same fucking response.
I don't reply to stories.
Dude, people respond to my stories because I'm just like so enchanting and like fun and witty.
Oh, I get that.
And
too.
I carry all these notes like Sex in the City.
Kai hearts every single
story. I just
every girl story he sees he likes.
Well, when I'm high, I start liking stories like they were sent for me. So I think I do that. Also, I just need to call out that I was quoting oh my God. Hello. What the hell is her name? Well, her username is white male ego in a blunt. That's what I was saying when I said like I carry all these sounds like Sex in the City. Am I silly or am I insane? I'm giving me Sativa, Mary Jane. Sorry.
Well, I'm not joking. I was in Texas. Screen time was about at 14 hours a day for 2 days. Like I was really in the thick of it, and like. I think some of the best moments I've had with myself is when my screen time is the highest. Like really, truly, like that's when I feel the most alive is when I'm on the phone as much as I possibly can. Well, I was scrolling through the old TikTok, Tip Top, and I saw a video of a dog just chilling. Like it was just chilling, like minding its own fucking business. And this big ass, like Rottweiler, scary motherfucking dog pulled up on this dog and went to like actually go kill this dog. And without a fucking second thought, this cat that was hanging out with the little dog jumped in and beat the fuck out of this bigger dog. Like it was literally like it didn't even have to think about it. And I'm not kidding. I sat there and was like genuinely inspired by that video, and I was like, oh my god, like be more like the cat. Like I was literally like I need to actually like get into a situation with Enya so I can like take up for her. Like that was literally my vibe.
The last time you did that, you literally like had an awful night and you thought you were gonna die. Like at the smoke shop, Drew I got catcalled and Drew stood up for me, and then he spent the next like literal 8 hours in a psychosis.
I thought he was gonna kill me. I literally thought I was gonna be killed. Like I saw my death flash before my eyes. Also, I don't think we talk about how someone literally broke into our house. I mean, we do talk about it enough, but someone broke into our house and chased me through my own fucking home. Like,
also, every time we say that to people, they are literally, their faces are like, they
and
can't
you're still
believe
there.
it still.
And you're still there.
Yeah, we still are because we're showing them.
We don't talk about it enough. Truly.
We don't talk anymore.
How do I search so much shit up? Listen to my searches. Literally, I was looking for the search that I found, the cat video. Pop the balloon for gays. Lavender marriages. Damn, I forgot. Twilight Imperium. Adam SM6 banned balding. Marsha P. Johnson. I'm forming my own cloud. Baphomet hand symbols. Baphomet. Not okay, Sophie. Vacuum by Arca. Niacinamide
Are these
supplement.
like on TikTok you're looking this up?
Yeah, this is like, and then I looked up Vlada, the Slavic doll, because she tore that runway. Her coke walk was incredible.
Wait, which is that the girl who was like really, really tiny?
She was like the Slavic doll. Like she wore that like one blue dress with the frills up here and had the bouncy angelic hair.
It's weirdly, you know a lot more about like model culture than I do. Like I don't know models.
I just think the
names.
girls are so fucking hot. Like that's really what it is.
I forget. Yeah,
the girls are so fucking bad, bro.
That's why you want to start watching Project Runway.
Yeah, in the living room.
Dude, well, I feel like they're really hot, but they wear too much makeup, right?
Honestly, I'm with Kai on that. Girls should wear less makeup because like
You're
none of us
prettier
guys.
when you're natural.
No, none of us
Yeah,
guys like
period.
makeup. Period. Like none of us like it.
I've never really understood that. Like I've genuinely like
There's that like whole
on a core level, I've just never understood the beef with makeup. Like it really just feels like something to talk about.
It's just
It feels like
deep-rooted
such a
misogyny. Right.
Conversation, like right.
Dude,
I
I-
also hate when my girlfriend wears lipstick. Right.
Well, it stains my penis.
Nice.
Nice. What's the fuck? What is it?
Me.
Borat. What is his saying? My wife.
My wife.
My wife.
Dude, I
My
love
wife.
when you're trying to remember something and you say all the things that are chiming in your brain to remember it.
Dude,
Like,
that's-
what's the Borat thing? My wife.
Dude, oh my god, I'm so smoked. But I don't think we really focused enough on my searches. This is just today, by the way. Baphomet into
What the fuck is Baphomet?
as above, so below.
What is it?
Oh, is
He's
that
a
like an
universal
Illuminati?
symbol for balance, but it's been taken by the Illuminati.
Really?
And, like people are like,
What is
doing
it? What does it mean? What's the meaning though?
of as above, so below.
Yeah.
Girl, I don't know. I just heard it today on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think it's like demonic, like heaven or like earth and hell, like balancing shit like that. But I truly don't know. But I was just looking at Baphomet because I just want to know the hand symbols so I can throw them up and people think like, oh my God, is Drew a part of the Illuminati?
All I know is this.
YSL.
Oh shit. That was cool for
That's
me.
my slime.
That was cool for me to see.
Dude, y'all are making me feel fucking crazy. Like, something is like really, something scary is happening post Halloween. Like, the day after Halloween, everything shifted. And from that day to now, I have genuinely felt like I was living in the Twilight
Bro,
Zone. Like, I think
Enya-
I slipped between a crowd.
Inya literally came into my room after sitting in her car for an hour, like crying, and just like writhed around on my floor, wrapping herself up in my crumb blanket. So you know it's bad when she's all up in my crumbs from my like food from the last month because like
Something.
and it wasn't even like a sadness or an anger or like an emotion at all. It was like nothing. There was nothing
I
behind.
feel nothing.
Wait, what week of your SSRI are you on?
I just upped it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it week 4?
Right. I've been on it for like 2 months, almost like
Oh.
2.5
There's
months.
other factors at play.
Yeah, there are other factors.
Yeah,
But
But
we don't have to get into it.
Halloween.
Yeah, demonic
but-
Halloween.
basically, I think I just think I'm gonna die, and that's okay. Also, I've been so fucking cold. I genuinely don't know how I'm gonna survive the winter.
Our
I think
house
I'm gonna die.
sucks.
This is the craziest thing I'm about to do, but I literally need to show the layers I'm wearing right now to like attempt cold. This is crazy, like me undressing, but this feels really inappropriate because Kai's right there.
I'm not looking.
This is
Take that
literally
shit
my
off.
bed.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
Do you have any other layers on? Should we see those? Should you shed another layer randomly? I don't know.
I have a big diaper on.
Yeah, and he's been wearing. This fucking vibe is crazy. The whole.
This is genuinely how I feel, though. Oh,
Oh wow.
but yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, guys. So
Yeah, no, it's been so cold in our goddamn house. It's been brutal. The winter's going to be awful here. And I don't remember it being this cold last year. Honestly, I don't. But I also
I say that
ran
every year. I never remember it being cold.
Yeah, but I did run the heater all day every day last year. The second the temperatures dip below 60. Wait, what is dip below 70? What is that? Dip below dip. Oh, a Frank Ocean song.
What? Below?
No, dip below 70 cuz I'm biking.
Oh, I don't remember. Also, I decided I really still don't like sports because it is still so fucked up. The Dodgers just won. Yes, go LA. That's awesome. And I really have no part in any of it. Like, I have no sportsmanship for any team on the planet, but I will never get over how fucking sad it is to see the people losing. Like, there is something so sad. Like, it should be illegal to record the losing team. Like, seriously, they just fucking lost. Like, now you're gonna put a camera in their face and there's always a compilation of the team, like,
The best is when it's like the confetti that's colored like the other team.
Well, I
And
don't
there's
yeah,
give
and
a
they're
fuck.
just
in
like
there.
walking through, and it's like they're just
Be
so
better, do better.
sad.
Be better, do better, try harder. Like I don't give a fuck. Also fuck the Yankees. Sorry. But I also do agree like in the Super Bowl, that was the saddest shit I have ever seen.
Dude, it's just always so sad.
Cuz
Like,
that was America's team this year. Like that like the team that lost.
I'm not lying. If you put a gun in my face right now and you said, what teams played the Super Bowl, just fucking kill me.
Kai, do you know?
I can't
don't.
think of it like,
I literally don't remember. I didn't
The
even know the World
Raiders?
Series was happening. I just heard fireworks the night that it ended.
I know Dodgers and Yankees. I can't think of a single, the Dolphins. I know the
That's
Dolphins
Florida.
didn't play, but I'm just trying to think of like names of
I'm gonna show you logos.
I almost said bands.
And yeah, I'm gonna show you NFL logos, and then you have to tell me what the team name is. Okay.
Should I pull my pants back up?
No, it's kind of a fucking vibe. Like, keep them down.
The fuck? The fuck? Oh, Green Bay Packers. But it says Packers
Oh.
right there. And I know that because Harry Styles, I think, really liked the Green Bay Packers. I'm not even kidding. Or it's like, I know it's the San Francisco 49ers. I know those are two teams. And I know the San Francisco 49ers because
That's who played in the Super Bowl.
is that the Rams? I'm like low-key cheating. Texas.
No. Yeah, it's Texas, the Houston Texans.
That's what they're called, just the Texans. Why are the rest of them? That's Rams, right?
Yeah, okay.
Wait, is that
you
who
know.
played?
No.
Oh.
You know a little bit. I just told you who played.
Wait, who played? A girl.
49ers
The
and-
fucking Beatles. I don't know. What is that? Like the bearded Eagles. The Eagles.
The Baltimore Ravens.
Her. Fucking Hawks.
Yeah.
Oh, her.
Or not Hawks, the Falcons.
Oh.
But like, period. Okay, if you don't get this one, this is the last one. I'll be genuinely upset.
Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, because
and I
the
know
cheer
that
show.
because the cheerleaders.
Mhm, I was gonna say
Okay,
that is gonna
her. Like, I know a thing or two.
You know, and now you should show me fashion designers that everybody should know, and then I can guess.
I feel like you would know them.
No, I know too much.
Yeah, you know way too much.
I genuinely, I'm not kidding, and this is not an ego thing at all. I literally know too much. Like it's to a point where like genuinely like it freaks me out.
No, last night on the couch, it was literally cracking me up. Like, I don't even remember our conversation, but we started just like talking about humans in
And
general,
evolution.
and Drew was literally freaking me out because also I want to make something very clear because there's this idea
Don't
because
call
I call
yourself
myself dumb. Like I downplay it. I call myself dumb because I have from a very young age, I keep standards very low and I like to call myself dumb so that I surprise people when they find out I'm not actually dumb because I'm not fucking dumb, but I genuinely think I block certain information from my brain for my own sanity. Because there are just certain things I shouldn't fucking know. I genuinely, like, I shouldn't know The World is Strange Magic by ELO. And that's where it starts
I
and
love
ends.
that the world is magical. Like, it really, truly is. Like, it is pure magic. Once you go deep enough into, like, I don't know. Once you go deep enough and you start like really like connecting dots, you're like, oh, like actually truly this is magical. Also, you know what I found out recently is that like quantum experiment where it's like, oh, like the I think it's called like the slit experiment, but I'm going to like put my penis inside of the quantum slit experiment slit.
If you put your penis into the slit and no one sees it, did it go into the slit?
It's like Schrodinger's penis.
Schrodinger's body count?
Yeah. 5 below.
This feels like the straightest episode we've ever had.
No, I'm just talking about the quantum split.
I don't know what that is.
It's like basically like the people that do know it is we've been like fooled and lied to. It's not as crazy as it sounds. Like people,
Really?
The idea was like that everyone has in their head is that like these like quantum particles when they're being observed, they like know they're being observed. But I can't remember what the real thing is. But I saw not Mike Tyson. What's the other like the other dude with the last name Tyson?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson. He was like, no, we've like been taught wrong our whole life.
Really?
Yeah, but it's not as crazy as it sounds.
Well, whatever that is, I think it happened to me after Halloween. Like, I genuinely think that
Quantum immortality, that shit freaks me the fuck out. Hey guys, I wanted to take a quick break to thank the sponsor of today's episode, Shopify. Y'all, I say it a million times and I'll say it again. Shopify changed not only my life, but your life as well.
Shopify was made for people like me and Drew. Like, yes, we have these amazing brains that can think of such creative, artistically inclined ideas.
I'm a part of the Illuminati.
But when it comes to building a website, my brain actually shuts down. I couldn't tell you the first thing about running a website, let alone the back end of having to navigate how to keep track of someone's order and let them know their order is coming. Do I have to send a piece of mail out to them? I genuinely don't know how to do that. But Shopify takes care of literally everything so you can focus on your product and building your business, and Shopify just gives you that lending hand that you need.
Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Aloe Yoga and Allbirds uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/intercom. All lowercase. Go to shopify.com/intercom to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/intercom.
Oh my God, wait, should I talk about on Halloween how I fucking fell? Like, I literally busted my ass. I was at a party and I wasn't drunk and I didn't get high because I was like, I don't know how many people at this party I'm gonna know. I was already feeling really anxious and like I didn't really want to go out. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just like not gonna smoke. Because earlier in the night I had smoked and we went to a party with friends who I knew, and even that was like overwhelming. So then like 2 hours later when we ended up at this other party, I was sober and I was like, I am not doing that. Bitch, how the fuck did I still fall? Like, I fucking fell, and it's so embarrassing because I got into this party.
Stays falling.
One thing about me is I will be falling at the party. Like, I will.
And it's
be
not
falling.
even like you're drunk to the point where you're like falling over. You just like slip and fall.
I just
it's
fall
a curse.
so easily. Like,
Your
I don't
bloodline
know what
is
about
cursed.
me is like, one thing about me is I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna bump into something. I'm gonna wake up with a bruise. Like, I'm just like, I'm a clumsy kind of girl. And I was going downstairs behind Rain, and she told me all she heard behind her was like, ah! Like me falling, and I was loud as fuck. And also my vocal cords were just prepped to scream like that because the second I got into this party, my puff bar died. So like, imagine me an hour without nicotine, no substances in my body, only fucking water, and I fell in front of everybody, and it was so humiliating. And it made me laugh really hard.
Here.
I've just had very embarrassing moments this past weekend because also I went to a spa, and I won't say who I ran into. I went to a spa alone because I was just, Drew wasn't around, no one was around. I was like, I'm on a new mission to like find a spa I like. So I went to this spa and I was like, this is awesome. I'm never going to see anybody I know here.
It's really horrible.
Really?
I mean, it's not horrible, but
It's
like,
just so funny. Of course, this would happen to me. We have to like bleep and like blur who I saw. But I had just gotten the worst massage in my life. First, let's start there. I got a massage and the woman hated me. Like something about her, she wanted to beat me up, and honestly, God bless, but she was going so fucking hard on my tendons on my back, like left shoulder blade. At one point, I was like, can you go a little softer? And she genuinely said, no, you're tense, you need this, and kept beating me up the whole time. So I got out of that and I already felt fucking weird because I was like, okay, that was like the worst massage in my life. Also, actually, it was a hot stone massage and she gave me 3rd degree fucking burns on my back. Like I genuinely
wow.
like, it was so hot that at one point I went like, I like, not kidding, not trying to be funny, like anytime I would find comfort and finally fall asleep and got used to the pain she was inflicting on me, she would bring out a new weapon, and her weapon was the fucking stones. And they were
stoned?
so fucking hot. Like they were the hottest thing that's ever touched my skin, and there was oil on my back. It genuinely felt like
It was sizzling.
oil on my back, and it hurt so bad. And then I get out of there and I was like, whatever, I'm gonna go do like the sauna and cold plunge and then fucking leave. When I walk out, I am like near the entrance and I look to the left because I heard a familiar voice and I was like, oh, what? And then I turn and I see like someone and I'm like, and it's fucking, but I like saw them and I'm talking to them and I'm being really awkward because all I can think immediately is I'm like, oh my God, we're going to see each other naked. We're going to see each other naked. And I don't care. Like, I'm not somebody who cares about being butt naked nasty around people, but I just like to go into it knowing that, and going into something like, I didn't prep like I was going to a One Direction concert. We'll just say that much. Like, I was very much like, who's going to fucking see me, bro? Like, there was no sounds in the house that was like zzz, like before I left.
Not a single razor.
I was like, all I could think is I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I'm gonna have to see this person naked. Like they're gonna see me naked. This is so humiliating. I'm gonna freak out. But then she was like, oh, I'm going to get a massage. So I was like, oh, okay, thank God. Like I'm not gonna see them naked. Why the fuck were our lockers right next to each other? And my fucking freak ass had my vape in the pocket of my robe, and I was like, I need to go put this vape down because like I'm gonna jump in the water with it, or like it's inappropriate for me to be walking around the spa with my fucking vape. So I was like, I'm gonna go put it in the locker. And when I was turning the corner, I like turned and I saw both of them naked, and I like went to go away fast, but had turned and looked at me, and I literally,
oh my God,
my pants sounded so awkward, but I literally was like, I walked and I went, oh, and like walked in covering my eyes. I walked in covering my eyes,
Oh my God.
and then she made fun of me, and she was like, oh my God, like it's not that big of a deal. And I was like, yeah. And then somebody else was in front of my locker, so I just had to stand, but I didn't tell you this. I just had to stand between them while they were naked and I was in a robe, and just looking away from them because I was like, and they were talking to me, but I just couldn't.
Oh
like,
my God.
I couldn't face them because I was like, also, I think the other thing is it just felt inappropriate because I wasn't naked. So it felt like I was being pervy because also like they're both very gorgeous.
You're
like
in
I
a
find them
spa.
attractive like as people, and I'm not close enough to them. So it was just like this really weird interaction. I think I was overreading it.
Yeah, they definitely talked mad shit about you after. They were like, Enya was being so fucking
That's
weird.
all I could think is I was like, I'm being so creepy. I'm like literally being creepy right now.
Yeah, I
Oh my
love the
God.
word
But
creepy.
also, you know what it is too, is I was thinking about it. I was like, I think I was overanalyzing it too, because like this is somebody who like both of them are like so attractive. Like I've like told friends that I like think like is cute, and like I was like, fuck, I feel like that's gotten back to her, so I'm like really actively trying not to be a fucking creep right now. Like I'm trying so hard not to be a creep that I'm coming off really
Yeah,
fucking
really
creepy.
you putting your hands up is like the funniest visual
like-
ever, because that is so not you. Like you were so shocked and stunned that you put your hand in front of your face. Like I don't know, that visual is like so
And it makes no sense because I'm straight, so I don't know why I was acting like that.
exactly.
Cause ew, but yeah, I was trying really hard not to be creepy, and I think I just made
Don't
myself
say
creepy.
ew about girls.
And then I also, on top of everything, I ended up running into them one more time at the bathroom before they went to the massage, and I was talking to them, and like, one of them was like, oh, your headphones are like so interesting, because I had the little like Beats headphones that go in your ear, and I pulled it out and I was like, oh yeah, like I love these headphones, blah, blah, blah. And we like talked about them for a second, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna go like enjoy your massage. We split off into separate ways. I go in the sauna and I sit in there for like 15 minutes, and all I could think about is like, what is wrong with me? Like, I felt like the way you felt when you interacted with that Uber.
Oh my God. We never talked about that.
We never did. Hold on.
Oh my God, dude. I was in this Uber and we were on the way home from the Conan concert. And like Josiah was like playing like awesome, good music. Like it was a great playlist, and I could tell like the Uber driver was like vibing with it too.
Yeah,
and like he turned it up.
Songs up.
Yeah,
really
yeah, he
loud.
would turn them up really loud without us asking, and it was just like a little party in our Uber. And then like when we were getting out, he was like, that was like a really nice like vibe you curated. Like those were like, that was a good playlist. And I was like, you like that? As I was getting out of the Uber, just like that, I was like, you like that? And I got out of the car immediately and was like, oh my fucking God, I hate myself. I'm so fucking stupid and awkward, and like, why can't I talk to people? And I was like having a fucking meltdown for like 20 minutes after, because like,
Oh my God. You like that?
you like that? Like, and it wasn't even like, oh, it wasn't even supposed to be funny. I was just like genuinely like having a conversation with him. It felt dead silent. Like it was like,
I know.
so
We just
awkward.
jumped out of the car and like ran into the apartment.
It was so awkward, y'all. And like, I have so many moments like that where like, I am just so bad at talking to people. Like even people that I like have known for years and years
same.
and years, like I still am like intimidated by their presence for some reason. And I don't know if it's because like when I was meeting them, I all had them on like a pedestal and like da 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 da, and like now I see them as my friends, and I don't know if there's this like weird
It
psychological
like breaks
thing.
through every now and then. Where it's
Yeah.
like, oh my God, like look at who I'm talking to.
Yeah, I don't know.
happening?
It's such a bizarre thing, but then like it takes me like maybe 3 minutes to like get into it, and then once I'm in it, like I'm a hoot and holler.
I was quite literally anything but a hoot and a holler.
You were a creep and a perv.
I was being freaky as fuck. And then I finally like removed myself from the situation. I'm in the sauna and I'm like,
removing yourself from the situation.
I finally have like de-escalated and like walked myself off a cliff, and I was like, it's okay, like you're overthinking it, because my immediate thought was like to text them and be like, I am so sorry if I was awkward, but I've been trying not to do that because like it just makes things awkward, and it's all in my head and I'm faking it, and like what it is, I'm making
And if it
up,
is
and
awkward, you don't need to know.
it doesn't matter, because like they like I will never know if they like see me like that, like it doesn't matter, blah blah blah. Like, and I finally just like I had removed myself from that, and then I'm sitting in the sauna, I'm like, damn, I'm about to fucking knock out, I need to go get in the cold plunge. And mind you, my headphones that I just
Oh my
got
God, I
complimented
fell
by
asleep
them.
in the sauna, by the way.
Really?
Like I fully fell asleep, and then I like woke up and was like, because like I was so hot and overheating. I was like, oh my God, I like almost just died. Like my body woke me up at the perfect time before death. But sorry, keep going.
And then I'm like listening to my music and I'm getting into it because I'm listening to like my new playlist. And I'm like, damn, these songs are so good. Like I feel good. And I'm like smiling to myself because I'm in such a good mood because I love cold plunges so much. I'm like, oh my God, like it's so awesome. I like put my foot in a little bit and I was so overheated that I didn't even feel cold. And I was like, this is amazing. And I just jump in and I'm like in there for like 3 minutes, just kind of like dunking my head in.
Playing.
And like, I'm like, damn, my music stopped. Like, why did my music stop? That was such a vibe. Bitch, I got in the fucking cold plunge with my headphones and then I proceeded to look embarrassing as fuck because I got out and I tried to act casual, but I was freaking out and I was taking them out and like drying them. And also the like soft parts of the earbuds fell into like the big used towel thing. So then I looked like more like a pervert.
You
'cause
were
I'm standing there
smelling
naked
people's
in the sauna,
towels.
like digging through this towel thing.
Soiled towel
And then I
box.
just had to give up because there was like a few girls behind me. I was like, fuck, like I have the kind of ass where you just see butthole and you don't see cheeks. And I was like, I need to stop like bending over in front of them.
Bro, I hate bending over in this when I like am in the locker room butt ass naked. This is how I bend over. Like if I drop something, I like crouch down because no one is allowed to see my butthole.
And yeah, that was my
This is the video that
That's where
inspired
I've been
me.
at mentally.
This is the video that inspired me, by the way. Like, look.
Damn, it's actually impressive.
Like, he's taken on 4 big-ass dogs. And then the other cat was saved. There was another one that I saw that was even, like, more good.
Crazier. Oh, also, in terms of, like, red receipts being psychological warfare, so is the Citizen app, because my
Oh my
phone
God, I
somehow
hate it.
sensed I was home alone for the first time in, like, over a year. I haven't spent time alone fully to myself in so long, and I was on such a good vibe. I was like not fearful of my life. I didn't think I was going to be murdered, which is genuinely like such a relief. And then it is like 11 something, and I get a random notification that I can't see show because it has an address in it. It just said like 0.3 miles away, a new sexual offender just moved onto your street. Okay, first of all, it's fucking midnight. I know he didn't like register, like he didn't get the application for that home right now. Also, why would you send that to me as a notification? Like, that's not something I want to just randomly be reminded. And then I sat and I looked through how many fucking
I've done that
scary
before.
people live near me, and I genuinely
It's
was
terrifying.
shaking in fear, and I was convinced I was going to be killed. And then I watched a murder documentary.
I was gonna say, y'all, like, we're like going through it down bad tremendously because like we're watching murder shows again, and that's how I gauge my mental health now. I can't like have an internal dialogue with myself anymore because like I'm so fucking
Yeah, I don't wanna
deranged
think.
and I don't want to think thoughts. Is I look at like physical things that I'm like consuming or doing, and I am watching people murder their friends and family, or people's friends and family getting murdered by a random fucking person. And oh my God, it is so like, I hate that I love it. I hate that I love it because it's so fascinating to me to see like how these people get caught and whatever.
It's really just like,
Oh,
I
also,
feel like I'm solving the mystery with you.
I cannot believe that I literally only got 2 weeks of not being seasonally depressed. Like, I feel like 2 weeks ago was like the first day that the veil lifted, and I was like, oh my God, like, I actually feel good. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like lighter. Like, oh my God, seasonal depression is over. Like, it only lasted 9 months. It only lasted 9 months. Bitch, I'm back in it. Like, I'm immediately back in it. Like,
I know, bruh. I literally had dinner yesterday at 5:30 p.m. and I think that's also what set me off. Is I had dinner way too early, and then I looked at the time and it was 7 p.m.
That's how I feel every night. I'm like, can I just like, can it be midnight so I can
So
go
I
to
could
bed?
go the fuck to
like,
bed.
can it? Like, I don't want to be awake. Like,
And it's so cold in the house that I literally also like blah 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 complain. But this is just really where I'm at. I wanted a heated blanket so bad because I've been dying in the house, and I went to Target and to CVS and they didn't have it, and I sat in the car for hours. Like, the whole time I was gone yesterday, I was just in my car. Like, I wasn't in any. I was in both of those shops for a maximum of 5 minutes each, and then they didn't have it, and then I tried to Instacart it from like a Kohl's that's like fucking 5 miles away, and they didn't have it either. So I just froze over in bed last night. And that's my story. And I ordered a heated blanket, but I'm also scared. Like, I feel like I'm the kind of person who will die from a heated blanket because every night before I go to bed, I look at my heater and I'm genuinely convinced it's going to set on fire and kill me. Like, I know heaters don't just explode, but I genuinely feel like mine
yours
is destined to explode
Yeah,
and
yours
like,
is.
like kill me.
Yeah, I think yours is gonna explode and kill you.
And I can't sleep with it on because I'm convinced it's going to kill me. And then I
Oh,
turn
I
it off and I have to wake
love-
up in the middle of the night and turn it back on
I
because
l-
in my sleepy haze, I'm like, whatever, if this explodes, I don't give a fuck. But before I go to bed, I'm like, the killer is here.
I love sleeping with the heater. Well, I realized I can't think.
You can't think?
I can't think straight when I'm not home and a package gets delivered. Like, there's something like in my brain that like it's the only thing I'm fixated on, and I'm like, it's not even like I'm worried about it getting stolen. There is an element of that in there, but it's literally like it's it's all I can think about. And it could be like the most minuscule, like meaningless, like parcel ever. But if I know that it's sitting on my front porch and like
I just want to fucking open that shit so bad,
open
bro.
it. Like I want it right now. Like
Like, if I could have an empty box, or like if I could have a box delivered to my door every morning, even just with my morning coffee in there, I would be so happy, even just to rip it open. Like, even if there was just a letter in there with like a receipt and nothing else in there, just the joy of opening a box.
something that was sitting on your front porch. Like,
yeah, it was
just
like
feels so
made for
special.
me. Like, that was for me. This was handcrafted with the expectation that Enya Umanzor would open it. But then also, once I bring that box inside, it actually makes me want to fucking blow the house
hate
up because I can't
boxes.
stand a box.
I hate fucking boxes, y'all. They just sit.
Dude,
like
we
they,
know.
What are you trying to say? You know. That sounded crazy. Oh, that sounded crazy. My God.
No, but I really love a vagina, but I hate a box.
No, I can't stand when there's a box in the house. Like, I will genuinely go out and do, like, if I need to run an errand and grab something, say I like fucking ran out of foundation, I will go to the store, buy the foundation and whatever other piece of useless shit I somehow got while I was out.
Don't take Enya to Sephora, bro.
I will unbox everything before I get into the house, because the last thing
Don't
I
take your
want to
girl
deal
to
with.
Sephora for real. Don't take your girl to Sephora. No. Oh fuck.
The last thing I want to do
Don't
is
hit
live
me.
box. Also, the Masked Singer genuinely needs to stop.
It's the creepiest show ever.
I think it is the weirdest thing. Like, I remember you talking about that
It's
once, and I was
demonic.
like, whatever, it's funny. What the fuck is the point of that? Like, I still don't understand the point of the show. Like, are the judges supposed to guess who's behind the mask? Because also, I feel like I could hear anyone singing, and if I didn't see their face or it wasn't an artist I listened to all the time, how the fuck am I supposed to know who you
Wasn't
are?
JoJo Siwa like a masked singer?
Stop.
I
Was
think she was, yeah. And is it like a new person every episode, or is it like a group of masked singers that like get voted off because they're not as good as the other ones, and at the very end they do like a big reveal, and it's like, I don't know how it works. Or is it like
the point of the Masked Singer is to keep the identities of the celebrity contestants a secret while they compete in a singing competition. So it is a competition. The goal is for the contestants to keep as the judges and audience vote for their favorite singer. The masked celebs with the least number of votes must unveil their true selves. Oh, so it's a humiliation ritual.
Yeah, that, at the end of the day,
At the end of the day, that's all it is.
At the end of
Bruh,
the day.
but like the costumes is literally, I can't believe we made fun of furries for so long and then the Masked Singer happened. Like, are you dead fucking serious? Also, some of these costumes suck dick and
They're
balls.
creepy.
They're the weirdest thing ever. Like, what do you mean that's a Victorian cheetah?
Like literally, that one reminds me of like Hunter x Hunter. I kind of like the panda. What the fuck is this? Is that a fly? Is that a sexy fly?
Yeah, I think it's a sexy spider. I don't know.
It's got wings though, but the panda's kind of cute. Ew, these are fucking creepy, bro. The beady eyes. I don't know how to get back to those because we should send those. Yeah, fuck the Masked Singer. Period. Like, unless I'm on there, that'd be kind of iconic if I was like a Masked Singer.
You like can't sing to save your life.
I know, but it would be like a funny moment. It would be like the joke character they always bring on to like America's Got Talent, where it's like so very obviously
What would
a
your
fucking
animal
plant.
be?
Um,
You're gonna say some weird shit like a fucking bug.
probably a dog because I got that dog in me.
Oh, the puppy. You could be the dog who votes.
Ew, yeah, the dog that votes.
Fuck. I was gonna say something I forgot. Someone help.
I sit in bed with the anxiety of I need to stop just like trying to read my notes verbatim because it never ever works out for me.
I know, when I read them verbatim, I have to add a bunch of words because I also do voice to text a lot of times, and I don't know what about my voice. Siri does not know what the fuck I'm saying half the time.
But I was trying to say I sit in bed with the same anxiety level of a human that was being hunted for sport. and it's literally just me actually just scrolling on my phone. And I feel like I'm literally going to die at some points. Like I'm literally laying there and I'm like, oh my God, like I am so close to death.
Dude,
but
we have just strayed so far from our purpose.
the plot,
we have strayed
the plot
so
has
far.
been lost. Like we need to like go back to the forest or something like really bad.
Like, I think me and Drew are genuinely getting very close to spiritual psychosis. Like, we always joke about it, but I'm like, whew, it gets to a point. Like, recently I've just felt out of breath, like, just from existing. Like, I have to keep catching my breath. And it feels like every waking moment I am on the verge of a panic attack. All that has to be said to me is one, like, sentence, and it will send me there. Drew almost sent me there yesterday when you were talking about, like, evolution.
Yeah, it
like,
was,
I
like,
literally
blowing in
I
his
had to
mind.
stop. I had to stop the conversation because I was like, dude, like, this is too much. Because also, mind you, like 20 minutes later, I downloaded a game on my PS5 called Squirrel with a Gun. And
It was the greatest thing that's ever happened to Inya for like 5 minutes. She was like, Drew, come look at this. Drew, no, seriously, come look at this game I'm playing. And I was like, how much is it? And she was like, oh, it was $20. And I like almost fell to the floor. I was like, I could not believe that you spent $20 on that shitty fucking game.
And I'm going to play the fuck out of it. Like, I think I'm going to stream it without saying anything. Like, I'm not going to have, like, voice chat on or anything. I just want to stream it because, like, dude, that was, like, the most at ease my brain has felt, like, to just be a squirrel. Also, then I got really sad yesterday because I was like, fuck, I, like, would have... Oh, that's what was freaking me out is I feel like I'd have such a good life as a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I'd be so happy. And I wish I was Michael Jackson's monkey. Like, I wish I was Bubbles. Because, you know, Bubbles was living it up.
Yeah, Bubbles had a good life. Well, when I don't text someone back, it's because I saw the text and I was scrolling on TikTok and I didn't want to respond. And that's truly okay and acceptable. But when someone doesn't text me back, it's because they want me to die and they fucking hate my guts. And I truly believe that. Like, it to my core, I'm like, okay, what did I do?
Talk about people not texting you back is crazy.
Like, what did I do? Like, actually, like, what did I do for you to treat me this way?
I just, like, I can't remember the last time I didn't get a text back and it, like, killed me. There is, like, one scenario, but that was kind of work involved. So I think that's why it bothered me so much. But I don't know if I'm somebody, like, when someone doesn't text me back, I kind of get, like, this overwhelming feeling of relief. Like, I've been freed. Like, you freed the genie. Like, I literally, like, I feel like the fucking genie.
Yeah, because
like,
when you do text someone back, it's like opening Pandora's box in a way, and
like,
it's just like a whole
I just
conversation.
have to keep going.
Like,
I have to keep saying things, and I have to keep thinking of new things to say. Like, I don't want to think of anything else to say unless I just am like, I don't have a burning desire to speak anymore. I think I need to get hit in the head really
I was going to
hard.
say, I need a 72-hour psychiatric hold. I think that, I'm not joking. I think that would save everything for me. But I don't know if I would make it out. I think I might get trapped in the system because I'm so fucking crazy. They'd be like, how are you feeling? And I would be like, oh yeah, the like Illuminati is like recruiting me right now. Because I genuinely believe they are, Kai, because I have something to show you after this that I'm not going to fucking mention on this goddamn podcast. Because
The killer.
it's genuinely fucking creepy. It scared the shit out of me. And I had just gotten back at home after a long travel day. I didn't sleep a fucking wink on my goddamn flight home because I literally don't know why. And I watched Disturbia, which freaked me the fuck out because I was like, cool, the killer lives next door to me. Also, Shia LaBeouf is like a decent
The
actor.
killer.
Yeah. And it was just like, really just like,
Wait, did you guys see Megalopolis?
yes.
I didn't.
It was so
what did you
horrible.
It was ass,
It
right?
was horrible. It was like literally butt crack. It wasn't even ass. Like it was like so terrible. Like I literally, but I will say it made me kind of happy for him to be able to create that movie because it felt like it was like his like dying wish. He was like, we're going to change the world. And it was like sweet in that way. But I got home and I was like already teetering on like a psychiatric break. And I walk into the front door and I'm like, oh, I got a package.
The package was scary.
The contents of the package was quite literally the most horrifying thing I've ever received in my life.
Really?
Yes. Like genuine
It scared
terror.
the fuck out of him.
Like my blood went cold and I texted everybody and I was like, who did this? Who the fuck did this? And everyone was like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. And I even texted like my family and I was like, did y'all do this? And they were like, no. It's like really genuinely cooked for me.
Well, this is going to sound like a very ignorant thought, and I'm not naive. I understand that this is a necessity because we have just gone too far with plastic, but something about a recycled plastic container holding the food I'm eating doesn't sit right with me. Like, I don't want to eat my sloppy soup out of a recycled container because all I can think about when I look at it is like, literally, what the fuck was this plastic before this? Like, it quite literally could have been a rose toy. Like, we don't know how anything is recycled.
I want that plastic.
Like, I know, like, when you burn it down, like, the bacteria gets killed, but something is so evil about it. Like, I don't want my things, and I'll always do it. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, per recycle. Like, yeah, stuff.
But give me plastic straws back.
I can't stand a paper straw. I'm so sorry.
Like, I don't give a fuck if that's like, if I'm over because I believe that. But like, give me a bottle of Klonopin and a couple landmines, and I will get plastic straws back into our ecosystem. Like, I'm serious.
Well, haven't you had the plant ones? Those are pretty good.
Oh, the brown, like, hard
They're
ones?
kind of like rough.
They're like
they're
almost
kind of
sugar.
plasticky.
Yeah, they're like
I think that
plastic.
shit's just fucking plastic, and they're just like making it brown because humans are stupid, and they're like,
It's
yes,
like 98%
Earth.
plastic, but since there's no like FDA regulations, they can claim the 2% like plant is like the whole fucking
the
straw.
weird forks. Like, I hate a wooden fork too. Like a wooden fork.
I love a wooden fork.
The texture of it dragging my fucking skin
It
from my
reminds
mouth.
me of being in school and eating like a cup of ice cream, like
I
Bluebell
always
ice
hated
cream.
those. Like, I like chewing
Dude,
on
biting
them. but-
down accidentally on like, you know, with ice cream they have those little like spoons that come with it.
Love
And if
it.
you bite down on that, it makes my body like
It
collapse inward.
flavors the ice cream, like it makes it like wood flavored. Like if you get a vanilla with a wooden spoon,
You don't. If you bite it, you don't cringe. I thought that was like a human
I
reaction.
like I like
Like a
to
basic human
There's a
reaction.
difference. Like, I like to chew on it. Like, if I eat a popsicle, that wood is getting it crazy. Like, I am chewing on that fucking stick till literally it's like,
I think I
about
really
to
just
give me
like
a
wood
splinter.
products.
But if I'm like eating something, for me it's more so like it grazing my teeth by accident or grazing my lip by accident.
Have y'all ever eaten tinfoil? Like
Yes.
like chewed on
Yeah.
it's
tinfoil?
horrible.
Like that truly like is the worst sensation ever. But that is also coming from someone who like genuinely ate paper for like 9 years of his life.
I was just about to say, if I could go back in time and do anything, I would eat the brown paper from school.
I would
Like,
eat.
oh,
I
that
would
taste
eat
so good
just
right now.
regular white printer paper or the suckers, like the paper sucker sticks. I would like bite into them. I'd eat the
Oh,
suckers,
like
and then
a lollipop?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
that's
unroll it and eat it. Like
Yeah, I would
that's
eat
probably
the
why I
lollipop
have stomach
sticks.
issues now.
Well, I ate those and I'm fine. You have stomach issues because
I was
something's
addicted to
wrong with you.
Percocet in high school, and I think it seized my colon permanently. Yeah. Story for another time.
But yeah, I think if I could go back to school and just like eat some paper, put it in the water, throw it at the ceiling, I think that would help a lot for my.
I really do think it would shift things. I think it would.
But I literally feel like I genuinely feel like I broke the code. Like, I think falling at that party like did something. Like, I fell into a different timeline.
Another dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension. Well, the scariest haunted house that I experienced this year was my own when I finally hung up the pile of clean clothes on the floor of my bedroom. I am normally so good about hanging up my clean clothes. Like, it's the first thing I do. And one thing that Kaya said to me that has literally like become a permanent reminder in my brain anytime I'm doing laundry, and like I don't know why, but it like has stuck with me. And it's like Jonathan like saying I had a good nose, like that stuck with me forever. Kai, one time I was like doing laundry in front of him, and I like, before I hang up all my shirts, I like fold them and I put them on a pile, like in a pile on my bed, and then I grab my hangers and I like hang up the folded clothes in my closet. Like, I unfold them, hang them up, and Kai was like, why are you folding your clothes to hang them up? Like, you are literally wasting so much time.
I know. I didn't know you did that.
And it has literally every single time I'm doing laundry, I think of you, Kai, because of that comment.
Do you still fold your clothes before?
Yeah,
hanging
of
them up?
course. It's more of like an organization thing. Like it's like, okay, there's like a pile
That's
of
so weird.
It's like there's a pile of my shirts, there's a pile of my sweaters, there's a pile of my hoodies, there's a pile of my pants, there's a pile of my underwear, there's a pile of my socks, and then I can go through and hang them up by the pile. Because like doing it, like pulling it out and like hanging it up and throwing it in and just having like a bunch of random clothes like going.
This is like some serial killer shit.
I know. I'm like, what?
No, someone out there relates because it's like, it just feels so like primal to just like pick out a pair of underwear and fold it and put it away and then
what
like
I do,
hang up a shirt right after.
I like kind of get that, but I don't fold the clothes. Like I fold the clothes that need to be folded and I make all my little piles. And then anything that needs to be hung, I like have like a pile of shirts that need to be hung or jackets that need to be hung or skirts that need to be hung. And I like line them up, but I don't fucking fold them, you freak bitch.
Oh my God.
You're really weird. And it makes me like look at you in a different light.
Whoa.
Next time I leave the house and I haven't filled up my tank and I'm rushing somewhere and my car needs to be filled up and I'm like rushing and running more late than I already am, I think I'm just going to kill myself.
Yeah, I feel that.
Because I just hate gas station pumps because in Miami.
Wait, should we kill ourselves together?
I think so. Like that's kind of what it's giving. If we got rid of ourselves at the same time, we wouldn't have to worry about how it would make each other feel.
Yeah, I have to die before my family and Inya because I realized that if Inya dies before me and all of my family members die before me, I'm going to be the creepy, pervy, old fucking nasty man in the like government owned, like insane asylum old folks home where like all of the STDs are going around like, and I'm just going to be like lonely and creepy. Oh, STDs are like rampant in old folks' homes.
Really?
Yes, it's like a genuine problem. Like they all have mad STDs because they're banging each other.
Get freaky deaky while you can. Like time is clicking.
No, literally.
Yeah, I wonder how much a syphilis diagnosis at 98 like really fucks with you.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, girl, what? I don't give a fuck. Like
I'm just gonna spread this shit too. Like I don't give a fuck.
Oh.
I mean, I already do spread my STDs around. Like I have sex with people without telling them that I have them.
That's illegal, and that's awful.
Okay, but
you're not supposed to do that.
Oh, and I'm not supposed to send unsolicited dick pics next. Like what the fuck? You can't do like anything anymore. Like the liberals are ruining this country.
Dude, if I found out that was like what you were getting up to, I'd genuinely be so mad. Like anytime we talk about a hypothetical like that, more than anything, it just pisses me off at the idea of like any of my friends doing some shit like that. I'd be like, bro, for what? Like, why would you do that? You could have just been chilling and like having a good life and you destroyed it for what? Well, when I'm old, I already said this last week, I'm gonna have a spectacular death, but I didn't talk about my funeral. I want like a destination funeral.
I was going to say, I want to go on tour. Like I want my
Yeah.
body to be embalmed and I go on like a stadium tour.
I want a destination funeral that's covered by Vogue like it's a wedding. Like that's what I want. I want like all my girls to get gowns.
Her casket
Hit up
was
your
designed
stylist.
by Loewe.
I'm gonna have like
It's like your casket is like a Loewe like purse, like texture with leather, like weaved
that would
leather.
be okay,
yeah.
but coffins are really expensive. So like actually don't like genuinely burn me. Come on. Like
I was like, I don't think I want to be burned when I die anymore. Like I don't think I want that. Like I think I want to be like buried next to a tree or like buried not in a fucking cemetery. Do not put me in a fucking cemetery. Like I swear to God, if I find out that I'm put in a goddamn cemetery when I die, all of you bitches are for real unironically getting haunted because fuck that. Oh, hell no. So I need to be like buried like in the middle of like a forest with a seed planted on top of me.
I think
so,
I want to
like,
be
the tree
buried like
grows.
a dog. Like a dog who got hit by a car.
Oh,
like,
in the
just
backyard.
Like dig
with
up
like a
whole
rock
fucking-
on top.
Roll me under there and like, yeah, put a rock on top so everybody remembers like, oh
And
yeah.
it's like
Anya's
painted.
there. Yeah, that's what I want. Or like honestly what I want is like I don't give a fuck. Like that's how I genuinely feel. Like once I am dead, I don't give a fuck. That has actually nothing to do with me. How you choose to like treat my body after that is your fucking business. But actually don't do an open casket because that's pushing it because I know I'm
Yeah.
gonna look fucked up. Like don't do that to me.
I saw something that was really dark-sided and sad about someone's like mom talking. Like the daughter was like, I hate that. Like I saw my like sibling looking like that. Like I would never want an open casket for myself. And then the mom said something like really dark-sided and sad and like poetic and was just like, well, like that's the last time I can hold her or something like that. I don't know. It wasn't that gay, but it was like really It was really deep. But
This is a really morbid episode.
well, I can talk about this is a good one. Those I don't know if
I
y'all
think I'm gonna go
remember this.
skydiving and cut up my parachute.
Okay, I don't know if y'all remember this, but those goddamn reversed songs genuinely had me
What
feel
is
like I was tapping into something like deeply sacred, like some like really esoteric, like Illuminati level of knowledge. Like,
Backward songs.
dude, when they would reverse songs and it would be like, it sounded like
it
the
says
demonic
something,
chants, like that shit, like really had me feeling like that Requiem for a Dream song. Let me play it. Like hold on. Right.
The things that make you think are so funny. Like, I really can't make fun of you because I'm like headed down that same path. I think just like the older I get, like I used to be like, Drew's gonna be a crazy old person. I think I'm gonna be right there next to you because I'm losing it.
Oh yeah, that's it. Like when I heard those
It's a
songs,
nice song.
I legitimately always was like, I'm putting the pieces together, like I'm solving deep mysteries. Like, that song is so fucking good though. But like the context of it,
Wasn't it like a Beatles song that you play backwards?
let's look one up. Billie Eilish has one.
In this video, Billie Eilish's song When the
Kill it. Scold the girl. Yeah, mumbling whisper noises. No way out. Wish to tell him I'm in hell. Wait.
These never sat with me. They never like struck a chord with me.
This exact video, proof of subliminal messages and stuff. Now backwards. Okay.
What
oh,
does
the
it
Beatles
say?
one. All the people. Now backwards. The war beside me. The people war beside me. Okay. I shot John Lennon. Yoko Uno kiss 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 forward.
Okay, that's like.
Oh.
I just want to know, like,
Oh, wait.
who made this video and, like, at what point were they just listening to songs and they were like, I need to hear this back.
I need to hear it back. I mean, Aphex Twin has always done some like really creepy shit, like with his music, with like the visualizer.
And he's always done like good, like a lot of his beats, he like will play backwards and like vocals will play backwards. And that's how you get the like, do, 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 do.
He samples his like own music. He's really sick. Small artist, y'all wouldn't know about him.
I mean, even FKA Twigs did that in that one song. Like, I can't think of the name.
Have y'all ever heard of Bjork?
Who is that?
She's like this small like musician. That's
Her
like,
music
really
probably
cool.
sounds like shit. Like, I actually don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, she makes good music, but like I feel like she's not known at all.
Well, I don't know her, so she must be nobody. Sis.
Okay, last thing I want to talk about is Jalen Colbert making lamps out of our characters.
Oh my god, it's so awesome.
Like, so goated. Literally so goated.
And the last thing I want to talk about is these are my curses of the week. And
Oh, yeah. Inya's starting a new segment called Inya's Curses of the Week. It's a working title.
yeah, we're working on it. But right now, here are my hexes that I'm giving out to people. And this week I was going a little light. We've already had a morbid episode, so I'll keep it light. People who are rude to customer service workers, specifically the man who was rude and aggressive to my little sister, you will be perishing, and I am casting chaos and bloodshed onto your bloodline. Your children will have the most dark, sinister futures. They will perish. Everyone in your bloodline will have awful lives.
We bought
and
Etsy spells.
yeah, I'm buying Etsy spells for you. And then the men who stand too close to me in line at the airport. Those are the people who I'm cursing. I'm so sorry, but you will not be waking up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just something light.
And also, Inya found your address.
Oh, no, I actually did.
Inya found your address, and you found all of your socials.
This man attacked my sister at her job. I know, like, that man will never see this, but trust and believe, I know your name, I know your address, I know your birthday, I know, like, where you live,
Your
I know
life,
where
your
you
children,
work,
your
I know how many siblings
Facebook
you have.
accounts.
I have everything, and you will perish and burn. And if I see anybody, my new thing is, bitch, I'm about to turn into fucking Zorro. I'm about to go out and find all you bitches who are rude to customer service workers because something is fucking wrong with you. You will perish. You will burn. You will fucking die. You will pay for your sins. You are better than nobody. You think you could just walk into an establishment and belittle somebody who's just trying to do their job just like the fucking rest of us? They're just trying to live and work and fucking live a life, and you will die. You will have such a painful death.
Chill. Because who am I supposed to yell at if I'm having a bad day? I always yell at my waiters. Like, I always scream in their face.
Drew, don't do that.
Yeah, I just feel like they like... I can't even say it. Drew's Psyop Corner. If your girl can change a tire and you can't, it's your job to scream during sex.
That's good.
You'll be having a good day, then someone your age has their... You'll be having a good day, then someone your age announces they're buying a house.
Like, literally get the fuck away from me,
so
bro.
annoying.
Dude, somebody like our age accomplishing anything and telling me, I'm like,
literally get the fuck away from me. Actually get the fuck away from
you're
me.
actually doing that? Like, what do you mean? Am I supposed to be doing that? Because I like can't.
Ugly bitches be like, my dude's gotta be at least 6'2". Bitch, you make me 6'2" my stomach. And then the last one, sorry, I only talk to people whose soul I recognize from a previous life. When I read that truly resonated with me in a way that I like could not even like comprehend or verbalize, because like that's really what it is. Like every friend, every person I've ever interacted with that I have a long, meaningful relationship with,
I know off the first.
I know their soul. I know off of like the first look. I know off the first couple words. I know off like just so many factors that are like bordering like not even from this like plane of existence. Like,
I also feel like
truly...
there's that weird thing, like we meet people sometimes too where I have a really good night with them and I genuinely want to hang out with them, but my soul isn't reaching for them the way I reach for other people, and it feels like I'm building the foundation for my next life, and then when our souls intertwine, it'll be like, oh my god, I feel like we've met. I won't be alive next week.
I'm one singular karmatic cycle away from... Yeah, never mind.
Okay, thank you guys for watching.
No, we haven't done media, babe.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Well, mine is Lux Eterna by Clint Mansell. Period. Just heard that. And then... Ooh, what did I watch? I watched something. Oh, I watched Disturbia. That was really good. I watched the Borderlands movie. That was a box office disaster. I thought it was going to be like the worst movie I've ever seen, and it was very, very close to it. It wasn't fully there yet, but that's simply because it preyed upon my nostalgia, and I love the Borderland games. So it was like okay for me. It's okay. And then I've been watching a lot of gay porn. Just studying, really, like just like trying to understand those
world.
choices.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. I'm like, why would you ever want to do this? I just kind of trying to understand. Trouble by Lindsey Buckingham. I have listened to that
like,
song
where does
8
the
million
penis
times.
go? Like when it's guy on guy. Like, I really just need to know. Does it go inside the other penis?
Yeah.
Penis?
It kind of like opens up like an alien sucker.
Oh, it like bites it.
Yeah.
Who decides whose gets eaten?
It's kind of like it's like how we were talking about past lives when you like meet someone and it's like that's how it is. It's just like our souls know. But my media is Trouble by Lindsey Buckingham and Chasing Moving Trains by Roy Blair. That album is fucking awesome. And I've actually been listening to it a bunch. So
she listened to it while getting ready this morning.
And that's it for media.
Oh, do I get to do it this week? Hey, let's go. My media's porn. I love watching
All
porn.
right. Okay.
Jacking off to porn. Okay.
Jerking off to porn.